guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time here, hi, my name is Jada and a happy new year to you all. I know it's like the mid of the month and everyone's over the new year by now, but I still just had to tell you guys a big thank you for all the support, all the love shown on the channel over the years. I'm so grateful to be able to show my love for travel. I'm honestly so grateful to be able to showcase my love for travel. I'm honestly so grateful to be able to showcase my love for travel. I'm honestly so grateful to be able to showcase my journey. I'm honestly so grateful to be able to showcase my journey and my love for travel, my just navigating through these 20s and the career journeys that we go on, my experience living with one kidney, and everything else that takes place on the channel, my vlogs and every little its and bits. Like, honestly, it makes me so happy to be able to come back on here and reflect and see all the journeys and all the impacts that we've made, to see the various journeys, stories, and impacts that YouTube has made on my life. It's quite difficult to put into words what it feels like coming back on YouTube and being able to reflect on all of the content that I've done over the years, all of the impacts that we've made with organ donation and kidney donation, showcasing me buying my first home, and also sharing my journey and my process with you guys, and sharing the transition from an Airbnb host to now a landlord. Like, it's just all been a whirlwind. It's a platform and it's an opportunity that I would have never imagined would have catalyst into something that it currently is today, something that I can profit off, something that I can learn, a platform that also allows me to collaborate with other creators and learn. But anyways, in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys my everyday makeup routine. So we're going to be putting this look together, and I'm also going to be going through 10 fun facts about myself. I realized that we don't actually quite know each other on a personal level, so I'm just going to be stripping the channel back to basics just to get all of that covered. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. See you guys, bye. Hey guys, so I'm just gonna start off by clipping my hair out of my face because I don't want any foundation to get on it, and my face is currently dry, bare, there's no product on, so I'm gonna start off by moisturizing, and I'm using the Body Shop Vitamin E serum, and I really like this. It's lightweight, it gets the job done, keeps you moisturized, and it doesn't feel heavy on the face. So even when I put on my primer on top of it, it's not too much. But yeah, you just work with the moisturizer as best as you can. In the winter, I use double moisture because my skin tends to dry out. Alright guys, so we'll put on the moisturizer, and I just wanted to show you guys what my current makeup looks like. Full glam makeup, and what I wear on a daily basis to work, going out, is in these two packages. So for the makeup brushes, I downsized and actually got the travel size brushes. I got them from Real Techniques, and then this has in all of my liquid powders and my other brushes. It's not completely organized now, but I'm just showing you guys what it tends to look like. So I'm gonna start off with the basic by priming my face. And to anybody who are new to makeup, if you don't use primer, use primer, because it did take me a while to jump on primer. And this is one of the products that I highly recommend, and I wish I actually started using sooner. This is the Vitamin Enriched Face Base, and this is from Bobbi Brown. And you know, when you see people makeup and it's extremely smooth and poreless, it's due to good blending technique, clean brushes, a rich primer, and a smooth, seamless setting spray. So I just dot this around my face with my hands, and I just work it in. I really like feeling the texture. I'm moisturizing it into my pores. And once I put this layer on, I tend to just go back on with another layer and just put it literally underneath my eyes and anywhere where I tend to have creases. So my smile line, and then the T-zone area, so like my forehead will normally get wrinkle or not like that. But look how the skin already look hydrated. So in this video, I'm also going to be sharing 10 facts about myself. And the first one is that I have dual citizenship. So I am Jamaican and British. So I have two passports. I have a British passport. I have a British passport. I have a British passport and a Jamaican passport as well. And so far, honestly, it's made my life a lot easier. Travel and transit is a lot more seamless and enjoyable because of the passports that I have now. And if in future I can actually get another passport, I'm not gonna say no to it. Like, I know two people that actually has triple citizenship. They have American, British, and a Jamaican passport. So I don't see why limit yourself. And it also just gives me the opportunity to earn in both countries, which I currently do. So I am not complaining about that one. The second fact, fun fact that I wanted to share with you guys, if you are new here, you wouldn't know, and I guess my OG subscribers would definitely know this, is that I used to be a serial entrepreneur. Meaning that, one second guys, I'm just gonna enter the mirror because I don't know how the YouTube girlies do makeup routine and they're not in the mirror. I've got a mirror right here, so when my eye moves, it's not because I'm ignoring you guys. I just need to focus on what I'm doing. So I'm just going in with a regular eyebrow pencil and I'm just shaping out the outline of my brown, and then I'm just gently filling in the gap. I didn't raise my eyebrow. If you're new here thinking I raised my eyebrow, I would never do such thing. That is a scar from an accident I had as a child. Okay. So like I said, you lightly fill it out because you don't need no box or no square by your face, and then you just brush it out with a spoolie. And then I'm going to go in with my concealer to tidy up under my eyebrow, and then I use the foundation to line the front of it. If you guys like references, in the NARS, in the NARS concealer, I'm using the medium deep 2.6 walnut. And then in the NARS, I am using the light reflecting foundation. This is my absolute go-to. It's either this or the long wear one. But NARS for foundation, I am never giving up. Like, I'm never giving up. So yeah, back to the fun facts. I've actually started over 5 businesses. Like, I used to be a serial entrepreneur. I used to always, I mean, I still do have this ideology that I have at least 1 million different business ideas in my brain, and I am not going to stop until I have executed the one that fulfills me the most and the one that is also most profitable, not just monetarily, but like actually have a positive impact on people and so forth. Okay guys, I just need to focus, so just give me one quick second. Let me tidy up my eyebrows and then we can get back into the fun facts. I had blow dried my hair the other day, so there's just random hair strands all over the gap, like literally all over the place. I just realized that the eyebrow pencil that I use has tint of red in it, or burgundy. I don't know where that came from. I probably used it on my lip one day and it took up the color that was already on my lip, like the lip tint. Probably just transferred it, I don't know. So it might just look a tad bit burgundy on film, I don't know. If I'm just being paranoid or what. Okay, the base of the eyebrow is done, so I'm just going to get some of my foundation, dot it around my face, blend it out, and then blend it into the front of my eyebrow so that it doesn't have this harsh, like bright concealer look, because I like I don't know, I just feel like the more I've grown, the more I just learned that less is more. You know what I mean? So I'm just going to spray some of my Charlotte Tilbury setting spray on the makeup brush. Because I like the dewy look more than the dry matte look when it comes to makeup. And if I really want to go in, then I would have put the foundation on a smooth surface and then blend that in with my Maybelline and then put it on. But this is just everyday. I'm just gonna run some errands. So something quick, just my 15-minute, you know? Quick in and out. Some people forget underneath them chin and then them get flashbacks. Yeah guys, so I've started over 5 businesses, and the first official business that I remember starting was a travel company. And then the last business that I started was Body. So now I finished layering my foundation. I'm now going to dab some concealer underneath my eyes, above my lip, on my chin, and then right underneath my contour line, just to brighten my face. And then I'm gonna go in with the Revolution contour powder, and I'm actually looking to get bronzers as well. So if that's something that you guys would be interested in, make sure that you're subscribed, because I'm probably gonna get the NARS one and the Made by Michelle. And if you guys have any that you recommend, then please let me know. I love how glowy and dewy my makeup looks already there. Oh guys, sorry for the noise. I had to quickly open one of the windows because the ring light, girl, is toasty. I don't use a lot of concealer on the first round because I always feel like it's wiser to put on the first layer, and if you don't like how bright it is or the placement of it, then you can add in, instead of having too much concealer and then now you're stressing to get a beauty blender to damp it, to blend it out. Like, I just think that's so stressful. I don't know how to contour my nose, but I feel like 2024 is the year that I'm gonna learn how to do it. Cause I like my nose, do you know what I mean? I don't feel like I need a straight nose, so I've never been bothered to learn, but I do like the gentle contouring that kind of just structures it a bit, but not like give it an ultra dark line by your nose side, you know what I mean? But anyways, now yeah guys, back to the fun facts. So yeah, started 5 businesses already, like at least 5. I say it's between 5 to 10, but I can remember 5 of them by heart. And if you're a newbie here, then you probably wouldn't know, but I do have 1 kidney, and the reason for that is that I had a surgery in November of 2019. So last year was officially my 4-year anniversary, and I kid you not, I can't believe the time went by that quickly. Like, I don't even, do you know what I mean, notice that I only have 1 kidney some of the times. Like, I just get on with my life. It doesn't really affect me, like, on a day-to-day basis, do you know what I mean? Next fun fact, I have 2 tattoos, and I don't know, I was contemplating last year getting a matching one with my brother, but I'm just not that bothered, like, do you know what I mean? Before we go into the next fun fact, I'm just blending out the concealer lines, like all of these ones, so it blends into the foundation a lot more seamless before I put on the contour powder. Once I put on the contour powder, we're almost done. It's just for me to set the face, spray the powder, and then we're done. I don't have any blush to show you guys, but I'm gonna get some, and then the next time I do my makeup, we can do a get ready with me girl talk, and then I can show you guys what products I get. I always Oh, it's bitter. I always spray this after each set, like I said, just to keep my dewy look going. And it just helps me to see if there's anywhere else that still needs blending. Like here, for instance. I should have took out my earrings because now they're full of foundation. But I can use wipes afterwards. Okay, so next fun fact, I have 2 tattoos. I have one on my rib cage and I have another on my neck, like on the back of my neck. I was gonna get a matching one with my brother in the summer, like summer 2023. But I'm just a chicken at the same time, like honestly. I'm a chicken. And the Bible said we shouldn't have markings on our body, so I always keep like talking to God about that. Like, did you mean tattoos or did you mean something else? Do you know what I mean? Like, what kind of markings are you talking about? Because I think tattoos are harmless, but the Bible also says that we fight against spirit and principalities, not against flesh and blood. So, you know, you can only be so naive. But that's one fun fact. I'm just putting on the contour now. But I do feel like my face needs more color, some more tone. So blush and a bronzer. I think this even is actually a bronzer and I just use it as a contour. And I just do these sides just to give it, like I said, some shape. You just shape your face. You know your face or shape. And you just use the contour and just enhance it, you know what I mean, to your liking. You don't have to have the same face structure as everybody you see on the internet. You can do your own thing. And in the final step, Fenty Nutmeg Baking Powder. And I'm gonna put that underneath my eyes, the T-zone, on top of my lip, my chin area, and that should be it. Oh, this is a really good fun fact, but I have traveled for a full day before, like a full day. So I left from, this was in 2023, so last year again. 2023? No, this was in 2022, forgive me. So I left from Michigan, headed to Chicago. From Chicago, this one I like to just put it right in the creases, like. It just makes it, you know. This one I put in the T-zone area. But I was heading from Michigan to Chicago, then from Chicago to London. Then once I got to London, it was from London to Greece. And then from Greece, I went to a really tiny island, beautiful, beautiful scenes. Everyone must see that at least once in their life. A small little town called Thessaloniki. And honestly, it's some of the most jaw-dropping views that I've ever seen in my lifetime. But yeah, that was the longest flight that I've ever taken. It wasn't one direct flight. Obviously, it was like 4 different connections of flight. Like, I was exhausted. I was done when I came back from that one. Oh, I like how the makeup's looking. I don't really like my eyebrows. I think they need to be threaded, but they can work with for today, for now. But while I'm letting the setting powder set, I'm just gonna brush out any makeup or powder that went into my eyelash. And I don't tend to use mascara on my eyelash because I just think it makes it look so cakey. And I'm also gonna just remove the makeup from my lips so I can do my lip liner. And it shows. Also, girlies, don't be afraid to use lip liner. Like, I used to be so shy of lip liner. I don't know why. But lip liner, honestly, like, perfect. I really like how my makeup's coming. I felt like it looked oily and scary at one point. I don't know what happened. And my lips and my nose strip in the winter, like extremely strip. So just ignore it. Where was I? Yeah, traveled for a full 24 hours. And the next fun fact, you guys probably gonna judge me for this one, but I can eat anything at any time. Like, I don't have a sensitive stomach in terms of what I can and can't eat. If anything, I just have like quite delicate taste buds. But I can wake up at 8 a.m. and crave noodles, or crave ice cream, or crave curry chicken and rice, and eat it and be fine. Or it can be 1 a.m. early morning and we just came back from a friend's gathering or something, and I can go and heat up stew that we had made 2 days ago or 3 days ago, and I will eat it like it's freshly cooked. Like, it don't bother me. And honestly, I love that. I feel like I want my superpower then. I'm using the matte chestnut. And then I'm going to use Kiko for inside the lips. And then I'm just gonna put the regular £1 shop lip gloss. The regular £1 shop lip gloss to finish it off. But before I do that, let me just brush off all of the setting powder that we put on just now. And just bring everything to one. If I had more time, I would do the MAC finishing powder, like use that to set the entire face. But I'm tight for time, and to be completely honest, I tend to only use that when I'm really going out. Like, this is just if I'm going to work, if I'm going to a friend's house, if I'm running errands. Like, this is just what I would do to my face. These are the products I would use every day. When I travel, this is what I bring, and probably 1 or 2 lipstick, a Ruby Roo for the red. And that's it. But I'm gonna get the blushes like I told you guys, and I'm also gonna get bronzers, and we can try those together. That will be fun. Love, 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 love. I like what I see. Do you like what you see, girl? Do you? I need to wipe the makeup off my... Oh, I think that was 5 facts that I gave you guys. So the 4 last fun facts I want to give you guys about myself while I just finish up my edges, is that I am a summer over winter girly, all day, every day, any day of the week. Like, that is my testimony. Do you know what I mean? That is my story. So right now I'm fighting for my life, living in a country that predominantly has winter and cold seasons. But hey, you gotta do what you gotta do, right? And then the other one is, this is just a popular, unpopular, and this one is an unpopular. You know how long I'm gonna do a sit down video? I just saw the video now come out good enough. Cause I just can't talk to you because a long time I talk to you, so I'm nervous. Even though I might not appear nervous. But what I try to say is this one is just unpopular opinions, but I don't like olives. Like, and I don't know, this is because the first time I had them it was just such a shock to my system because of how it tasted. I don't know if it's acidic, if it's the spice, if it's the vinegar. I don't know what happens in olives, but something about it made me just feel like almost like the first reaction you have when you first have wasabi. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you don't know what it is and you have it and then you're just like, I'm way out of my depths here. So I don't like olives. And then this one is embarrassing, and then this one is a bit embarrassing, but I can't swim. And that's another thing that I'm determined to change this year. I mean, I've already made amends to, you know, sort it out, but it just didn't work out. It was a group lesson. I wasn't learning the yada yada yada. But nonetheless, your babe can't swim. And then the last like random bunch of 2 or 3 is that I used to be quite active. When I was in high school in Jamaica, I used to be a cheerleader. I used to be the vice president of the acting club. I used to be in loads and loads of skits and like performances. And then it all just went away. But then at least I get to act. I don't know, at least I get to perform if you wish, on YouTube, and I still get to showcase my creativity. But that was the fun facts about me. If you guys have any beauty tips, any makeup suggestions, any black girl friendly products, blushes and bronzers that you guys use, please leave it in the comment section below. I'm going to be shopping so that the next time we do a get ready with me, I have some new products to show you guys. And if it's your first time here, if you like the energy, if you like the vibe, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. Hey lovelies, welcome and welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time here, hi, my name is Jada. In today's video we're going to be Hey lovelies, welcome and welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time here, hi, my name is Jada. Today we're going to be doing something very new on the channel. I don't think that I've ever actually done this, guys. Hey lovelies, welcome and welcome back to the channel. If it's your first time here, hi, my name is Jada.